Well, today is the day that so many people have been waiting for, really since the beginning of COVID, and cruise ships had to start running. We're going to also talk about dining on the cruise ships. Is a hurricane coming, of all things, on our cruise this next week on the Discovery Princess? We've got a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Friday. It's October 21st of 2022, and I am really excited. Tomorrow is October 22nd, and so tomorrow is the day that we get on the Discovery Princess to go down there in Los Angeles. It's round trip to Mexico if you're new around here, and we are really excited to go, and we're very excited to take you with us. I think I'm sure we're going to have a wonderful time, and it'll be fun to share it. So as I said, today is the day really that a lot of people have been waiting for a long time. When cruising shut down, it ended up being shut down for so much longer than any of us ever anticipated, and then when it restarted again, it was with so many protocols, so many that it has been hard to keep track of them all, not only for one cruise line, but like what the differences are among cruise lines. So if you are new around here, a couple of weeks ago, Norwegian Cruise Line announced that they were taking away their COVID protocols for all of their sailings. And today officially is the day that change takes place with Princess Cruise Line. So unless you are on one of those enhanced voyage cruises, which still has some testing and vaccine, like you have to show that you're vaccinated or have an exemption, that is only for these voyages that are called enhanced voyages, and it's because of the destinations they are visiting. Their governments are requiring that. So if you look at the Princess website now, gone are those long lists of everything that was required for sailing from all the different places and all the different day changes and just everything. That's completely gone. And so I think it's really exciting. The other thing that I think is really exciting is this makes it easier for everyone to cruise. It takes away the stress of worrying about being tested just at the last minute. If you have been, if you've traveled to somewhere and then you've got to be tested, are you going to turn up positive? It takes that worry away. And also it makes it, I think it brings a lot of hope. To me, it represents that hopefully we are getting to a place with this whole pandemic that it is considered to be manageable. I think COVID will be with us for a very long time. I don't know when or if it's going to ever go away, but hopefully we're to the point that we can manage the illness better. Hopefully we're to a point where it will be less if you get it, it won't make you quite so ill. So anyway, I am really excited about that from this standpoint. I am actually a very cautious person, very risk averse in everything in my life. But I feel like the way things are going in society right now and where COVID is showing up, which is everywhere, on airplanes, trains, at church, at school, at work, everywhere, I feel like it's okay to get on a cruise ship now without worrying too. So that's where I stand. Let me all know what you all think, okay? In the comments. I would like to hear from you about that. Now, here's another crazy thing. So we are going on this cruise, and you know what? Now there is a tropical storm named Rosalind coming right over to the area where we're supposed to be going on our cruise. So Gordon had seen it and said to me, this storm is coming through, but hopefully it'll be out by the time we're getting down to Mazatlan. And one of our Let's Go family members was so kind to send me a photo of what the track of the storm looks like, and I really appreciated. They pointed out sometimes these tropical storms will stall, move a little slower than they think. So who knows? But I am really convinced that if we have some rough seas or some dreary weather, we're still going to have a wonderful time. I really think that about any cruise, actually. But at the same time, this is an extra special cruise. There's going to be, if you're new here, the cast from the Love Boat TV show, the original TV show, they're supposed to be coming on board. Yesterday, I got to attend a webinar with Princess, and Jill Whalen was there. She's the one who is Vicky. She had talked to Isaac not too long ago, and Julie, I don't remember their real names quite as much, but Julie, the cruise director on the Love Boat, she'd spoken with her. So it's just going to be a lot of fun. And I am really excited to show you all and let you come along with us and experience a little bit of that too. But it's going to be fun. So hopefully that tropical storm won't end up bothering us. But if it does, it'll turn out okay. Now, I wanted to let you know, I know some people kind of track along with where cruise directors are and which ship they are on. Our Let's Go family member, Holly, was just on the Sapphire Princess, and I really appreciate that she posted that Fernando is the cruise director on the Sapphire Princess right now, and the assistant cruise director is Ashley, and that she is just doing a really good job, and they make a great team. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. And then another thing that I thought was really fun is we have in our Let's Go family the mom of one of the girls who, her name is Sierra. This is her first contract, and she is there working with the cruise director staff as well. And so if you see her, Sierra is her name, make sure you say hi and that she's doing an amazing job, because I'm sure she is, and everybody needs some encouragement. Now, I wanted to also, I always say I want to let you know, but I really do want to let you know, just barely, I noticed before I started doing this video, I was looking at the protocols for Holland America, and they have not updated theirs quite yet to be identical to Princess's, but I'm keeping my eye. And so I was looking at their website, and they are indeed releasing a whole bunch of their 2024 cruises. So I'll talk to you about that tomorrow. Now, I want to talk to you for a minute about dining on cruise ships in general, and also on Princess. So basically, I think it's really important if you are going to go on a cruise, whether it's your very first cruise or if you are going on a ship that you are not familiar with yet, to look up and see which dining is included and which dining costs extra. It really will help you out so that if you plan to go somewhere, you're not surprised when it costs extra, and at the same time, you don't want to miss trying something because you thought it cost extra and it was included with your cruise. So that is my best advice to you there about dining. The other thing I wanted to let you know to do with dining on Princess is I am hearing from more and more people who are on different Princess cruise ships right now that they right now, the ones who are on board right now or just off this week, they're having the best food that they have had since the cruising restart. That makes me really happy. It sounds like Princess is listening when we were saying you need to up your food game. So I'm really excited to try it on the Discovery Princess this week. I haven't been on the Discovery Princess before, but we've been on like 1, 2, 3, like 4. I think this will be our 5th cruise since the restart. And so I have an idea of what the food has been like. And then also some of you who have been on the Discovery Princess this summer up in Alaska, I've mostly heard that the food has been just fine. Nobody has said, oh my goodness, it's the best food I've ever had. But it seems like everybody's been okay with it. So that's where we stand right now. And I am really excited about that. So when you think of the Discovery Princess and food, I just wanted to let you know that on all of the cruise ships, no matter what line you're sailing with, the main dining room is always included, and there will be often more than one main dining room depending on the size of ship that you're on. The Discovery Princess has 3 main dining rooms, and so I'll see if I can try those out. We have some different reservations, I think, for a couple of them, but I'm excited to give that a try. And so you have the main dining rooms, you have the GGs, which is like Alfredo's, like on when you think of the Majestic Princess and the Regal Princess. I think they all have either an Alfredo's or a Gigi's on the Royal Class ships, and that is actually really delicious Italian food. And then they've got the Salty Dog Grill, which is up right by the pool. So when you're looking at the bar there by the big pool on these Royal Class ships, there'll be a bar, and then on one side there's usually right where the pizza place is. This is usually how it is, and so I'll show you on the Discovery. And then on the other side is the Salty Dog Grill. That is all included as well. If anything costs there extra, they'll tell you. I have noticed on a few sailings that they'll offer sometimes a lobster roll at the Salty Dog Grill, but it'll have the price there so that it's really clear if it costs extra. And then you also have your buffet, the World Marketplace, sorry, the buffet, and then afternoon tea, and of course there's the International Cafe. And so there's lots of yummy things to eat everywhere that is included. So you don't have to worry. If you don't want to spend extra money on specialty dining, you don't have to, and you'll still have amazing food to eat. Now, as far as though the restaurants that do cost extra on the Discovery Princess, and it's the same across most of the Princess ships, a lot of them have these, but there's the Ocean Terrace, and that has some seafood and sushi, and it's usually by the piece when you eat the sushi. They have gelato, and that costs. They've got the chef's table. The chef's table experience is in one of the main dining rooms, and it's a table for 12 people, and it's once you sit down and are seated, it encloses you like in this special fancy curtain. I've never touched it. It looks kind of like really pretty beads with a curtain kind of thing, and then the chef makes a very special dinner for everyone at that table. It's not what everybody else is eating. Anyone that has ever eaten there really says that it is pretty close, if not the best food that they have ever had at sea. So you have your own server. It's very fancy. If you want to eat there, it is $99 if you don't want wine with your or alcohol with your dinner. And if you do, then it's $150. But if you want to do that, you need to make reservations right when you get on the ship. The reservations for the chef's table are not available in the app. You have to do that on board. You can either get in line at customer service, go see the maitre d', or call dining services on a phone. And so make sure you do that super fast if you want to do that. And then they've also got Bistro sur la Mer, which is French. They've got Sabatini's, which is Italian, and Gordon and I have a reservation for Sabatini's one evening. The Salty Dog Gastropub, that's a little bit further back, and often they just serve, if I remember correctly, lunchtime. I have not been on a ship that the Salty Dog Gastropub is open since COVID started. And so there's that, and then also the Crown Grill. And so the Crown Grill is absolutely delicious. You'd think of it as a steakhouse. They've got steaks, lobster, chicken things, but that kind of food, which is really, really good. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody has an idea of what's included, and it's just really fun. And you know what, I will say, every time I have eaten at a specialty dining restaurant on Princess, the dinner is always nicer than you would ever get for $29 a person anywhere on land. I don't know anywhere, especially these days, but even before everything went up significantly as it has recently with inflation, even before then, I think it was a really good deal to pay $29 per person is how much those are, and enjoy such a lovely meal with such nice food. So I just wanted to put that out there. Now, since we are going on the Discovery Princess, this is a really unique week. The way I'm looking at it here is I just am kind of thinking about how I want to do things better on our channel and tell you more things that I think will be valuable to you in addition to what we still do. I'm not going to stop doing something that we're doing, but if there's anything in particular that you would like to know about on the Discovery Princess or what's going on with Princess right now, I would really like to hear about it in the comments, because I'll make sure that I cover that for you. I'll find the answer. I'll see what's going on about it. And the other thing that I think is really unique about this sailing, with it being such a high-profile sailing, with it being called, it is the Love Boat Cruise, you are going to have so many people on board, I believe, who are elite, who have followed Princess for a long time, who get a kick out of the Love Boat show. It was on when I was little. I remember it. It's just a fun thing. And so I think you're going to get a lot of those people, but you're going to have a lot of people who have cruised with Princess a lot for a long time. I'm really looking forward to meeting them, and I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. And so let me know what you want me to find out, and I'd be delighted to do it. I really appreciate you all. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I really want to just say thank you so very much to those of you who watch our show day in and day out. Thank you very much. You're the ones that keep us going. And without you, I would have given up a long time ago. So thank you so very much. And if anyone appreciates these updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up? I will be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.